Yo, people, how's it going? I'm back again with another What I Eat in a Day video. It's your boy, Half Jojo. It's been a long time since I made one of these, and forgive me for looking like an absolute mess. I'm a little bit cold today, and I know I need to fucking shave and sort my hair out or whatever. Fuck, I don't know what's going on here. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyway, got another couple What I Eat in the Days lined up. We got some new videos from creators we've seen before, and we've got some kind of random ones that I've seen out and about on using the usual hashtag on TikTok. So we're gonna go through them together very shortly, and we can see what these fat people are fucking eating. We're gonna see what they're yamming down their throats and stuff. All right. Also, I like to add a bit of context to every videos. I used to be overweight myself. Used to be morbidly obese or class 2 obese, whatever you call it nowadays. I've been there myself, so I know what it's like to eat diabolically, like a lot of these people do in these videos. Just giving my own advice based off of what I did to change my own diet and everything like that. This is just my opinion. I'm not a professional dietitian or whatever the fuck. So without any further ado, get into the fucking first video then, shall we? So we got one here. What eating today is a fat girl. By the way, just a mandatory rant. TikTok has changed their fucking UI yet again from the last video that I did on James Bowler. Fucking hell. It just sort your shit out, mate. Stop changing it every 2 minutes. Anyway, let's fucking go.
This is everything that I ate today as a fat girl.
Go on. So is that eggs and bread, right? Uh, I mean that's not too bad to be fair. You know, you got your protein in your eggs, ketchup. It's not too much ketchup. It's a bit of toast or bread with a bit of butter on it. I mean, don't get me wrong, but toast, nice as it is, can be very high calorie, can it? You know, like 10 grams of butter is like fucking at least 50 calories, like minimum. Depends what kind of butter you use as well. If you use a lighter butter, it can be. If you use a heavier, like a calorific one, then it could be even worse. But it's not awful though, to be fair. I mean, that's just pretty standard, like eggs on toast type shit. Except for the eggs on the side for some reason. I don't know why you don't put the eggs on toast. Just bang in. It's fucking good shit. But no, that's not too bad, really, is it? That's all right. What's this? So I'm guessing that's like prawns, rice, and broccoli with a bit of cheese on it. Oh, yeah, again, that's not too bad either. With a side of Pepsi Max. That's not looking too bad to be fair. I mean, not a shit ton of protein. Not a shit ton of rice either, which is good, and a good amount of vegetables on the side. Yeah, that's not too bad. Although it does look a bit like a microwave meal or something, which, to be honest, you know, microwave meals aren't ideal, especially because a lot of them are again like ultra processed and shit like that, right? But I would say I'd rather you eat microwave meals and shit like that than eat like ultra sloppy, shitty fucking fried food every single day, you know, that kind of thing. So definitely that's not awful, right? That's quite diabolical though. That is quite bad. I mean the cheese string, that's probably not fucking too bad, right? But the whole kind of pack of like pepperonis or salami or whatever the fuck it is, pepperoni, salami, those kind of meats, they're fucking very, very oily and very high in calories. So having like a whole pack of those is like fucking quite bad. And the amount of protein you get in it compared to say you have a bit of chicken or a bit of beef or something is, you know, not the fucking greatest. Really isn't. I like the colored keyboard though. That's pretty based. I don't know. I mean, I've got give my keyboard's a bit fucking battered, but you know, I've got like a fucking one. It reacts to the colors on the screen. If you've got like a Corsair one, I've got IQ, and whatever shows on the screen, the colors reflect it. So if I'm watching like a film or playing a video game and there's a lot of movement, the colors will just flash between like the colors on the screen. It's pretty fucking cool. But anyway, yeah, that's not fucking very good. That's not a good snack at all. It's gonna be more calories than, well, more most likely more calories than the lunch you just had. Or at least close enough to. Looks like just some sort of like pulled pork or some sort of pulled meat with a bit of sauce on top of it, some mashed potatoes. I mean, that's not fucking awful, but it is. I don't know. It's probably quite. I don't know what sauce it is. Okay, it could be a low calorie sauce. I don't know. But it's quite a lot of meat, and there's probably quite a lot of depending on the sauce, it could be quite bad, right? But I don't know. It's like I said with the ketchup. Ketchup wasn't too bad. But I don't know what sauce this is. I don't know if this is a really fucking high calorie, even worse than ketchup calorie wise kind of sauce or whatever. It's fine. You could do with a bit more fucking vegetables though, I guess. 100%. It seems very beige, very kind of not much going on there personally. And also, I don't know if I'm the only one, right? I had mashed potatoes last night. I'm just not a really big lover of mashed potatoes. I say this, I love a mashed potato if it has a fuck ton of butter and cream and everything like that in it. That makes it really unhealthy and really ridiculously nice tasting, right? And I like a bit of I don't know, it's a very UK thing, but pie mash and liquor. I forgot what they put in the mash. I think it might be like parsley or something like that. But I fucking love the way they make the mash in like pie mash and liquor shops. It's really ridiculously creamy. It's really flavoursome. It's like, oh fucking hell. But again, it's probably absolutely fucking mad the amount of calories they put in it. But it's just yeah, most mashed potatoes they don't really tickle my fancy. I always find them a bit fucking dry and a bit flavourless, and I'm like, oh fucking hell. I'd rather just eat like some potatoes or some chips or I guess fries or whatever. To be honest, rather than mashed potatoes. Hold on, you didn't give me time to look at that. But what was that? Snack two. Fucking hell, it literally flashed on for like 1 second. Is that yogurt? That's not fucking bad, is it? If that's yogurt, which I think it is, yogurt with a bit of like honey maybe and some apples. Hey, that ain't bad, you know. I would watch how much honey you put on things, right? Because honey can be ridiculously calorific. Okay, honey's good for you. Honey's great. Honey tastes great. You should definitely eat stuff with honey in it because it's fucking based. but yeah, that's a lot. It could be a lot. You know, the amount of calories on like a fucking spoonful of honey is ridiculous as it is. You know, but let alone some people like fucking absolutely drown their food in it and that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, not awful. That's definitely better than the previous snack you had. I would say, you know, you should have just not had that previous snack and just had this instead. But you know, what's done is done. Yeah, I could have guessed around 400-ish calories. I mean, it's good that you're tracking it as well. That's fucking fantastic. Well done. Lunch, brown rice, bit of prawn. Okay, so it's teriyaki sauce, a bit of broccoli. Yeah, I mean that's probably right. I don't know if the rice is right though. That looked more than 0.25 cups worth of it. That looked more like a cup of rice to me, like a cooked cup of rice, which is probably like at least 100 calories more than what she says it is on there. And actually, a whole cup of rice. I'm not too sure about brown rice personally because I don't really have a lot of brown rice. But like a cup of white rice, like a cooked cup of white rice, is like 200-ish calories. So I'm not too sure if that's completely accurate. It did look like an actual cup of rice. But I'm guessing what she did was maybe weigh out the cup or whatever uncooked, which isn't the same as a cup of cooked. So it might have been 0.25 grams of uncooked rice. Yeah, basically, when you cook it, it becomes more than that. Let's have a look at that. Dinner, yeah, it was like I thought. It looked quite high calorie, but you know what? It seems to be within her kind of calorie goal for the day, so I can't be too mad at it. Again, she's a bigger girl. If you're overweight, you can eat more. You can get away with it a bit more. Again, this hasn't been an awful one so far, but I did think that this one would be quite high. Also, I forgot to add that wasn't mashed potatoes. Apparently, it was egg and potato salad. So my bad. It just looked like mashed potatoes from where I was sitting. Let's see what else. Pepperoni. Oh, okay. If it's only 140 calories, that's not too bad. Although that pepperoni, like I said, it was more than the lunch day. I'm pretty sure the lunch came to about 140, although I don't think that's very accurate either. Um, but yeah. Okay, so it wasn't honey, it was actually caramel sauce, my bad. But yeah, it's not fucking too awful to be fair. I've got to give her props. Even if, you know, it's not the best food choices or whatever. It's about the small changes, right? It's about, you know, at least she's tracking it. And also, just like a tip for people who are tracking their calories and stuff. If you have this on your like MyFitnessPal or whatever, where it comes up with the exercise. I'd personally just delete that and wouldn't count that towards your calorie intake, because what you're doing, say if you walked like 10k steps and you burned like 300 calories, well, just use an example, and it says 300 calories of exercise, so you have like 600 more calories left to eat, even though realistically you'd probably only have 300 more. I wouldn't then go and eat the 600 calories. I would delete this and just leave it to the calorie goal, if that makes sense, because what you're doing is just eating back the exercise. You're just eating back what you burned off type shit, which is not the best way to go about it if you're looking to lose weight. Because then you're just going to be maintaining, right? But yeah, I wanted to go back to this rice and have a quick look. I mean, to be fair, actually, it's not that much rice. It probably is like half a cup at least, half a cup of cooked rice. But I would say that that definitely probably isn't 0.25 grams or whatever, 0.25 of a cup or whatever, a quarter of a cup. That definitely looks like half a cup of cooked rice to me, which is going to be a bit more calories. But apart from that, tracking seems to be pretty honest and accurate from what I can see. So I wouldn't say that's too bad. Um, but again, another thing to quickly point out is the use of like tablespoons and cups in general. I don't recommend it in general, to be honest. I think tablespoons, teaspoons, cups, shit like that, they really kind of piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. I just prefer grams. I'm very much a grams person. Especially if you're counting your calories, grams is like important. If you get your scales, especially if you just get your scales and weigh it out in grams, because I think tablespoons, teaspoons, they can be very fucking different depending on what food you use, blah, blah, blah. Like a tablespoon of flour is different to a tablespoon of honey, whereas if you just use grams of flour and grams of honey, it's going to be the fucking same shit. You get what I mean? It gets a bit complicated, and also it's not very accurate because a tablespoon is not quite 15 grams. It's like fucking 13.5 or 14.6 or some random bullshit measurement. It can get very inconsistent. And when you're using cups, you know, someone's like, oh, just use a cup of this. And you don't know how much a cup actually is in terms of calories and everything like that, because it could be fucking anything. I don't know. It just becomes overly complicated. I think grams is just the best way to go. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on to our next one. Right. So we've seen this lady before. We've seen her a few times before. Let's see if she's made any improvements, because the last video I saw, I can't remember if this was the last one I saw of her or not, but she had like I think she had a biryani quite late at night, and then had like caramel cookie at like 2 a.m. or some shit. And it was like quite a big bowl of biryani, and it was like half a box of fucking caramel cookie, which is like 1,000 calories per cookie, from what I've heard. So let's see if there's been any improvements.
Here's what I eat in a day as a fat girl. I know
Yes,
I'm
let's
so
go.
horrible for not posting the soup base recipe, but I had some leftover. I added three jammy eggs to it,
Nice.
spinach, a sausage, some mushrooms. This is one of the
I mean, that don't look too bad, you know. I mean, definitely, I'm not a soup person, but if I was gonna have a soup, I'd rather it have actual food in it, like some sort of meat, or you know, like a noodle soup, a chicken noodle soup, or something like that. Bit of egg, you know, that goes hard. Not gonna lie, that sounds alright. To be fair, sausage, yeah, I'll probably use a leaner meat personally, brother. But you know, I ain't too bad. I rate that. That looks kind of bussing.
easiest and best meals I've ever made. Then, as I
Yeah.
was studying, I decided to make a nice matcha.
I'm gonna have some matcha. Okay. Going for the proper fucking traditional swirly majiggy thingy as well. The I don't know what the fuck you call know what you call that thing. But yeah, aye. Alright. Alright.
have brown sugar syrup. I use the fresh
Oh, he's in syrup. Brown sugar syrup. Okay. First of all, that's calories, okay. But I mean, I ain't fucking too bad though. There's only a little bit there so far, so I mean, can't complain too much.
life milk because it makes it nice and creamy.
I don't know about Fairlife. I don't think that's a brand we have, so I'm gonna have to kind of look up how much calories that is myself. Okay, so I've got the macros up here, as you can see. It's not too bad, to be fair. That's probably about kind of standard for like a kind of skimmed milk. It's got a bit more protein in it. Um, yeah, I'll take that. It's about 120 calories for 240 mils, which isn't too bad. Um, how much grams of protein? 13 grams of protein for 240 mils. Not bad. Got another tab up here, as you can see. This is not quite the milk I use. It's the same version of the milk, but it's a long life fucking version, basically. I think it has the same calories from everything from what I've checked. But this is the milk I usually get from Lidl. So the skimmed milk, it is typically 6.8 grams of protein for 200 ml, 70 calories, which is a bit less calories, but way less protein at the same time, right? But it's pretty almost comparable. I guess the Fairlife, this one here is probably closer to a semi-skimmed rather than one that I use. But yeah, anyway, let's fucking continue this video before I look too much into milk or whatever.
Me. I did this while my mom mediated a fight between me and my sister on Zoom. And then lastly,
Oh no, what was going on there, eh? Hopefully you resolved that.
for a late dinner, I decided to make the feta pasta with roasted cherry tomatoes.
Damn, that's probably quite a bit of oil though. Just be careful how much oil you use, right? I always recommend people weigh out how much oil they're gonna use. Especially, yeah, personally, I don't recommend using oil in salads and stuff because whatever salad is to be kind of like a low calorie meal or something, right? Like, if you fucking drown it in oil, it's just gonna be like fucking loads of calories, personally. But you know,
It used to be one of my
sure, it's
favorite
quite
recipes. I
nice.
don't know why I've stopped making it.
It's just pure carbs, though, isn't it? Like, it has feta, which probably has like some protein in it, but not much. It's very nice. I've had shit like this before. It's very good. It's tasty, and it's not like ultra processed bullshit, right? But at the same time, in terms of like satiating and everything like that, I'm gonna feel hungry 10 minutes after that because it's like barely any protein or anything in it. You know, the smaller portion of that with a bit of chicken on the side will go fucking hard. Probably be quite high calorie again because of how much oil and stuff that's in it and pasta. But yeah, I would personally feel a bit hungry after that. But one thing I will say, that is a fucking improvement from the crumble cookie bullshit that I saw from her last time. So that is definitely a big W right there. Also making a better choice with the milk she's using as well. I mean, I don't know if she always gets that milk or not, but it's better choice, really, in general, isn't it? So we've got this lady again. You know, we've seen her multiple times. She takes up a lot of our content, let's be for real. Pretty sure this was one of the very first people that I reacted to back in the day when I first started making these. Yeah, from what I've seen with her, she seems to have like a generally alright day at the beginning and then pigs out towards the end of the night. Sometimes vice versa. It's very up and down. I never really have anything great to say with her diet and everything like that. The thing is, like, it's always up and down. Again, like I said, I always have one good thing, and then it's immediately followed by something bad. You know, that kind of thing. You know, let's just be fucking for real. But I mean, let's see what the fuck we have going on today. This is a recent video. I think this was released like a day or two ago.
In a day as a fat girl who barely eats anything.
Barely eats anything, by the way. Barely eats anything.
Good morning. For breakfast, I have scrambled eggs with cheese, some
You see what I fucking mean? Like, I look at stuff like that and I'm like, oh, that's really fucking good. But I just know I'm going to go to the end of the fucking video. In fact, I'm just going to do it now. I'm going to go to the end of the video and it's going to be some fucking takeaway, greasy, oily fucking bullshit. Ultra processed wank. Okay, it's a step up from ultra processed rank. But fucking hell, look at the size of that and the amount of calories it is. Anyway, let's just fucking continue with the rest of it. I want to see what leads us up to this point, eh?
and some avocado toast, half of a pistachio chocolate matcha.
I hope it's low calorie, low sugar. Zero sugar would be even better. Zero calorie or low to no calories would be even better. I'm just exhausted by this point, as you can tell. But no, genuinely. Hopefully that is like a lower calorie bullshit because what we don't want to do is use all our calories on liquids, okay? I would say, you know, one thing that definitely helps people lose weight initially and everything like that is cutting out all the bullshit liquid calories, okay? Cutting out the full fat sodas and stuff like that for the low calorie ones, cutting out all these fucking ridiculously high calorie coffees or whatever, and just sticking to a normal fucking black coffee like a normal person or something. Oh, sorry. Oh, that just kind of slipped out. Oh, fuck. But yeah. But nah, genuinely, it does help if you kind of cut out this shit or anything like that.
That's so good.
That looks alright, to be fair. It does look really fucking tasty. It looks like there's some cheese or something in the scrambled eggs, which it's probably quite high calorie, right? All this ridiculously high calorie. Okay, the sausages are, what's there? I think she said they're turkey sausages, right? Chicken sausages. Okay, they're chicken sausages, which is definitely going to be way less calories than pork sausages for sure. But I mean, there's like fucking 3 or 4 of them. It's probably going to at least be like 300 calories, I reckon. And then you got all this eggs, eggs alone, depending on how many eggs you put in it, two eggs in like scrambled eggs, probably going to be like 120, 130 calories. Then if you add a third egg into it, which I usually do, it's like 190 calories. But then it's also got cheese in it, which is definitely a couple hundred more fucking calories. And I don't know what kind of milk you use, which is definitely, again, probably a couple more calories. And then I think that's avocado, right? With a bunch of fucking like seeds and shit on top of it. Avocado is quite high calorie. It's probably like fucking 200 calories for all that shit there alone. For that big old spread of it. And then keto bread. Keto bread's lower calorie from what I remember. Remember someone in the comments said that keto bread could be like fucking 40, 50 calories depending on what it is and everything like that. I don't know. Could be fucking wrong. But yeah, it's still ridiculously high calorie for a meal, right? But the types of things that she's eating here is quite good. Okay, it's like all healthy kind of fats and everything like that. Probably the worst thing there is probably going to be whatever cheese she used. Well, I mean that's not fucking awful though, is it? It's not god awful, but in terms of calories, pretty fucking high.
I'm on my way to pick my nephew up from school and I'm starving, so I got some of these boiled eggs.
Starving. Come on now.
Pick my nephew up from school and I'm starving, so I got
Boiled
some of
eggs,
these boiled
mustard.
eggs from the gas station. I know.
I mean, they're boiled eggs. I mean, you can't go wrong with boiled egg. They're probably not too bad. Again, an egg's like fucking 60 calories, 70 calories per egg, depending on how many eggs there are. It's probably not too bad. Mustard, generally not too bad calorie wise, anyway. I don't know what drink that is either.
I want them cut in half, so
Why does she look sad?
it comes with the salt and pepper, so we're gonna put some SMP on.
I mean, like, I get it, if you're hungry, right? But surely just going to pick someone up from school or something, or whatever she said, you could just quickly, go pick them up from school, drop them home, and then go home and eat something properly. Just, stave yourself off for like fucking 10 minutes. So you're not going and buying this depression food and then wincing at the thought of having to eat it when you don't like it. And then you could just pick the kid up, drop him off, go back home, and then eat. I don't know. To me, that just makes more fucking sense, right? Then again, I think a lot of people who have issues with food and stuff like that, they just do this, right? They're like, oh, I had an hour driving. I remember I watched a lot lift video yesterday. Lot lift mentioned. There was one lady that was like, oh, I drove for an hour and I was absolutely starving. I was like, you could just fucking wait like a few minutes to an hour. Like, it's not that bad, like, come on. If you have like your breakfast in the morning, you don't have your lunch for like until like 3, 4 o'clock. It's not actually a fucking big deal, right? Like I've done that multiple times before. Like I remember once a couple weeks ago, I had a power cut. The power was off for like fucking 8, 9 hours. I couldn't have my lunch. I had my lunch at like 4 o'clock, and the power went off again like half an hour after I ate my lunch. So I couldn't have my dinner until like 8 o'clock. Get me like. You can wait. It's not that much of a big deal if you wait for a little bit to eat, right? Like, fucking hell, come on. You're not going to starve. You're really not going to starve, especially if you are a bigger person. You're not going to starve.
Only in some mustard because these things are drier than a freaking popcorn fart. So
They do look pretty fucking dry.
we need some.
But again, it's like, why bother? I get it if you're a bit hungry or whatever, but just fucking stave yourself off for a few minutes and eat something good when you get home, man. Don't think, oh, I'm starving, I must eat immediately. You don't need to eat immediately, right? You might be really fucking hungry. But you can definitely go more than 10 minutes without having to fucking eat something.
Something. Cheers. You know you're hungry when a gas station egg makes you dance.
Jesus Christ. I mean, you couldn't have been that fucking hungry to suffer through something like this. Like, I'd rather wait. You know, I could be traveling all fucking day. I could be traveling 5 hours to get from one end of this country, say to get here from Scotland or whatever. And I would not fucking make myself go through with this. I would wait until I get to where I want to go and eat something at that point. You get me? Like, I'm not that desperate. Like, fuck me.
And we got a Coke Zero.
Coke Zero is good.
I am starving and I am not waiting until I get home. I have a.
Oh, okay. You got a fucking bullshit salad as well. I mean, what is it? Apple and walnut. Chicken. And it's just got chicken in it. And it's got apple in it.
Apple walnut chicken salad and a pure protein bar.
Of course, the usual protein bar. You know, we're being healthy out here, boys. Like I said before, you know, we've got to have a protein bar to show that we're healthy, you know, to show that we take our protein seriously. Because why else would we take our protein seriously, you know? How else would we show that? It's not by eating chicken, not by eating beef, not by eating whole foods, by eating a fucking bullshit 320 calorie, 15 grams of protein bar. That's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. I was absolutely starving, so I went out and got a protein bar. I don't think you were that hungry. If I'm being for real, I don't think you were that hungry. I genuinely don't.
It honestly looks really good. Let's give it a try.
It looks alright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that looks... And then, of course... It is exactly like I said. I skipped to the wrong point in the video. I should have skipped to this point here. It starts off really well. She's like quite a nice balanced breakfast. Yes, it might have been quite high calorie for a breakfast for someone who's apparently trying to lose weight or whatever. But fuck me, it always starts off well, and then you get to like the mid or the end point, and then she starts eating all these fucking ultra processed bullshit and all this. Starts fucking being like, "Oh, I'm absolutely starving. I couldn't wait." Blah blah blah. It's like, come on, bro. Come on. Well. That's probably alright though. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind Reese's, but it's not my favorite. I mean, American chocolate is probably isn't my favorite. It's not the greatest. But then again, the American chocolate we get over here is made over here, so it's a bit different. I think the chemical they use in American chocolate. By the way, love you guys, love you American girls and girls and guys. You're amazing. But I'm pretty sure there is a chemical in your chocolate that is in vomit. Okay. Yeah, it's not my favorite. I don't mind Reese's. It's all right.
Reese's ice cream.
Jesus.
Chips and salsa and
And a fuck ton of nachos. Yeah,
guacamole.
that's a lot of
El
guacamole.
Toro salad.
I mean, the prawns itself isn't too bad, and the salad's probably alright, but it's got fucked that cheese on it. And she said ranch as well. She's probably gonna drown it in ranch. If it was just this without a fuck ton of ranch and nachos before, it wouldn't be too bad. But
With shrimp with ranch and salsa.
yeah, that's a fuck ton. Oh my god. Yeah, and dipping nachos in it. I mean, again, like I said, it could be worse, right? At least it's not like ultra processed McDonald's type shit or whatever. Oh fucking hell, what's that face? I paused at the wrong moment. In terms of like, yeah, it's definitely better for you. But yeah, like I said, it's all just calories, isn't it? So we got another one lined up here. So what I eat today is a fat girl who doesn't give a fuck. Okay, let's see what fuck she's not giving to us. Okay.
Today as a fat girl who doesn't give a fuck. Today we went to one of my local restaurants, Fernsage. It is this
What is
like
that?
Mediterranean place, I think.
What the fuck is that?
I got 2 cheese sambusa because these are the
What the fuck is
best
this?
things on
I
their
don't know what that
menu.
is, to be fair, but that literally is just fucking fat and carbs and fucking cheese and shit. Jesus Christ. I can guarantee like two of those things are like at least 300 calories for like that whole box or whatever. At least, you know.
Look at that white cheesy goodness. Like, I cannot stop going to this place for
Is it literally just like a mozzarella ball, deep fried or something? That's what it looks like to me.
these cheese sambucas. I've tried the meat ones, they're just not as good. And then
I mean, it looks alright. It looks a bit pale. I would personally prefer a bit more vegetables in it myself.
I love to get a chicken shawarma wrap. It is big enough to last me 2 meals, so I ate half today and I save half for tomorrow.
It's good that you're saving half for the next day, though. I mean, again, just because you got something doesn't mean you need to finish it, right? But then again, I'm guilty of that. I always finish what I get. If I order something, I'm definitely not leaving it to the next day personally, because I just don't feel like eating it the next day. You know, I feel like if I'm gonna have one day where I go off, I'd rather just have the one day where I go off, and then for the rest of the month or the rest of the fucking year or whatever, I'd just rather stick to the plan. But I mean, that's me personally. Different people have different approaches. But I mean, again, it's not a bad thing that you saved it for the next day. It's probably quite a reasonable thing to do.
It is so good with the pickles chicken, the garlic spread. For
What's
dinner,
that?
I had a little bit of mango juice.
Juices could be quite diabolical with the amount of fucking sugar and shit that's in them, to be fair. I don't know. I don't really drink juices. And if I do, it'd be like concentrate, like a no sugar added concentrate. It's much better for you
Ooh, that was
in
but
terms of calories and stuff. I don't know. In terms of like processed bullshit, probably not. You know, I know some people get like, oh, freshly squeezed juice is going to be so much better for you, obviously. But I'm talking more terms of calories and stuff like that. You're going to get fatter drinking like freshly squeezed shit than you are drinking concentrate. Just put it that way.
zero sugar from Minute Maid, and
Zero sugar. All right, that's not too bad then.
we started with dessert. We had a little peanut butter M&M moment, and then
It's not ridiculous amounts of peanut butter M&Ms. It's only like a small share pack. It could be worse. But definitely, you know.
I decided to cook up one of my favorite meals. I had
Have a
angel
look.
hair pasta with Alfredo sauce. It's like this
Fuck me, that's a lot of pasta. Is that the whole bag?
garlic Alfredo sauce from Bartoli, and I like to put cayenne pepper,
Fucking
onion powder
hell.
in there. It is so fucking good. I had such a good day of eating today. I want to say thank
Such a good day of eating. Like, you did not have a good day of eating. That was a dog shit day of eating. All you've had is fucking carby bullshit and fried bullshit. Oh my god. It's fucking diabolical. There's not a single veg, not a single bit of protein in it. Holy fucking shit. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking hell. Oh, that's mad. That's mad. That looks like shit, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm in a ratty mood. I'm cross. But no, genuinely, that does kind of look a bit poopy. That doesn't look that fucking great to me. It just looks like pasta. Like a whole fucking pack of pasta in one bowl type shit. Fucking over 1,000 calories, by the way.
you to everybody who has been watching this cute little series. Follow along for more, and I love you all.
She's not ridiculously fat, right? You'll be getting there, and trust me, you don't want to be getting there. We've got a short 20-second, 25-second one here of a bloke. Fucking hell, we got a fella. We got a lad. We got boys, right? I prefer boys. Fucking hell. Fucking legendary film. I know you've seen that. Legend, Tom Hardy. Fucking great film. Yeah, anyway. Let's see what our first boy in a long time has to eat.
Here's everything I eat in a day as a fat guy. I started off my day at Mandarin's all-you-can-eat buffet. And I loaded up.
Starting your day at a buffet. Is that for breakfast, for lunch type shit? Because I mean, like, yeah, some people are against this, right? Some people fucking are like, oh no, you shouldn't restrict, blah blah blah. But like, if you are gonna eat like a big fat buffet or a big fat dinner or something like that, I'm completely fine with people skipping a meal or two to spend the calories on like a big fat fucking meal in the evening or whatever. Do what you want. At the end of the day, it might help you keep consistent, might keep you just about in your calorie range or even just slightly over as compared to being way over or whatever. But if this is for breakfast, if like you woke up first thing in the morning and fucking had all this dog shit right here, that is diabolical.
on absolutely everything. Overall, I'd give the food a 9 out of 10. And I think I had like 7 or 8 plates. The food coma after
7 or 8 plates. Fucking hell. I mean, I used to be like that, to be fair. When I was a young lad, I used to be able to put away plates upon plates in places like this. Fuck me. I couldn't do it now. Not even just because, like, okay, I probably could. But what I mean is, I probably couldn't put away as much as I could before. I probably could just very easily go into a buffet and be like, you know what? It's time to fucking yam down on some bullshit food. I very much could. But what I mean is, I definitely couldn't eat as much as I could before. Like before, I probably would be doing like 7, 8, 9 plates of just a bunch of shit. But nowadays, I'll probably get like a plate or two down, and I'll be stuffed. I'll be like, fuck me, I can't do any more than this now.
was insane. Then after a fat nap, I headed over to Pizza Hut, and here I had 2
Fucking hell, man. You had 8 plates at a buffet, a nap, and then had 2 fucking personal pizzas, which is basically just having like a medium pizza at that point. At fucking Pizza Hut. Jesus, your diet is cooked, bruv. Fuck.
personal pizzas. Alfredo base always hits. And to end off the day, me and my friend went to
At a fucking Subway. Jesus Christ, this guy is speed running fucking coronary heart disease, whatever the fuck you call it. This guy is speed running clogged arteries, bruv. Fucking hell. That's mad. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy,
I
bruv.
got a foot-long sub with some veggies and cheese.
Foot long. Pause.
And I also loaded this up with sauce. I don't have
Fucking hell, can you eat it like a normal person though, please? Why the fuck is he looking dead in the camera going like, fucking wrapping his mouth around it like that, just like unhinging his jaw like a fucking cobra and shoving that shit down. Pause. You didn't see that. Oh my god. That's one thing I hate about like these videos as well, watching people eat. More than even hearing the noises of people eat on these videos. Seeing the way that people eat sometimes in these videos just really unnerves me. The way they'd be staring dead in the fucking lens, just absolutely fucking deep throating a foot long. Pause. But it's true though. It's like, oh, it just makes us uncomfortable.
Subway often, but this was honestly fire. And to finish off the night, I had some water. Bro, cold water at 3
Holy shit. Water. Damn, who the funk?
a.m. hits different.
What the fuck? Okay. We have more of this girl again as well, Brandy. I'm pretty sure, right, that she's doing this like on purpose at this point. She's appealing to a certain crowd or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty fucking diabolical at this point, if I'm being for real. If you get what I mean.
What I eat today as a fat girl.
Yeah, fucking. It just pisses us off, man. This whole donut for breakfast trend. Fucking eat something normal. Eat some fucking sausages or something. Like, fuck. Come on, man. Like, damn. Eat some eggs. Fucking anything. Yogurt. I'd rather eat cereal at this point. Okay, I don't know about that. It's probably the same as fucking eating a donut. In terms of like calories and shit, it'd be fucking through. But seriously, something.
We are headed to the gardening store, so I'm
That might not have even been for breakfast, to be fair. That might have just been clickbait bullshit. That was probably at the end of the day. But still, there are multiple people who eat fucking donuts for breakfast that I've seen in these videos before, and it scissors off. Okay. What is this?
starting the day with a sugar cookie latte.
Sugar cookie latte. Oh my god. That shit probably has more sugar and more calories in my fucking the whole day in one fucking drink. If that makes sense. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out.
Would you like the receipt? Right here. We got in one.
No, I would not like the fucking receipt. Leave me alone. I'm trying to record for my TikTok. Right, what is
We
this?
got in orange juice. And a steak again.
Orange juice, by the way. Orange juice. I love an orange juice. But again, like I said with juices, that shit is fucking pumped for the sugar. Right? That shit is diabolical, the amount of sugar in it. The amount of calories that you fucking consume in one cup of juice alone. Mad. Like I've mentioned it before, like a while ago. But Sunny D, right? I fucking love the Sunny D. But holy shit, that was absolutely jam-packed full of calories. It was ridiculous the amount of calories in a fucking Sunny D.
Cheese bagel. I will show it to you guys, but I'm going
Yeah,
to be
go
doing
on.
a video and a mukbang. Had to get both fries.
Fucking mukbangs. Don't say the M word on this channel, okay? I'm pretty sure that's what gets us like demonetized or some shit. I'm pretty sure that's what got my last James Bowler video demonetized. I don't know, either that or the amount that I'm fucking swearing, which to be honest, I don't care. I'm gonna keep fucking swearing. If you don't like it, piss off, alright? But nah. Fuck me, did you go McDonald's, get a fucking bagel, and then go to Burger King after to get chips and fucking onion rings? That is... Woman, what are you doing to yourself, girl?
Fries and onion rings. I got the new crispy onion Whopper.
And a fucking... And a Whopper with onion rings in it as well. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
How delicious lunch is. It is a everything bagel salad
Okay, that looks good. That looks really fucking good, actually.
with garlic chicken.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you just ate that instead of all that fucking bollocks you just ate before, be a lot better for you then, wouldn't it, girl? And it's got everything you need in there as well.
We are watching the new Jurassic movie, so we have popcorn and marshmallow crispy M&Ms.
Jesus Christ. I worked in a cinema before, and I remember they introduced like these M&M topper things for your popcorn where you can spend like fucking £5 more or some expensive bullshit and get just a little bit of M&M's topped on top of your popcorns. That is fucking mad though, isn't it? Depends on the kind of popcorn you have, I suppose, but even a large salted popcorn, which is like lower calorie than like a sweet one or whatever, is still probably like at least 800-900 calories for a large bag. Fuck me.
If you haven't tried popcorn with M&Ms, you need to.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's probably banging, right? Like, my inner fat boy is like, oh yeah, I definitely would like it. That's definitely not something I'd have every day. That's something I'd have like once in a blue moon. But this is definitely the kind of fucking thing that she's having every day, as we've seen in the previous videos.
Dinner, I'm having Philly cheesesteak soup and I have a Coke Zero.
Philly cheesesteak soup. I don't know what that consists of. Obviously, steak and cheese and soup, but I mean, I could not tell you what it is, like calorie-wise and everything like that, right? It's probably diabolical. Must be fucking for real. Everything this girl eats is diabolical. Coke Zero. Balance, guys. As James Bowler says, as the man himself says, it's all about balance. I can eat like 5 fucking packs of boiled duck noodles, but I'm having a diet soda, so it's balance, you know.
Gotta end the night with dessert.
I'd argue you've had dessert already at the beginning of the fucking day. And midway through the day when you had that popcorn with the fucking M&Ms on it. So you don't need to end the day in a dessert, girl, okay? You've already had plenty of fucking dessert. You've had plenty of sweet treats for today, okay, honey? Yeah. So you could have very much ended the day right there without the fucking ice cream. Couldn't, yeah. Must be fucking for real. You can tell by this point I'm like completely done. They've drained the life out of me, guys. They've drained the fucking life out of me. You know, why is it so yellow? What the fuck? Is that supposed to be vanilla? Vanilla's not supposed to be that yellow. Christ. I mean, it might not be vanilla. It might be fucking some sort of caramel bullshit or whatever. I don't know. It looks very fucking yellow though, doesn't it? Looks like it's got fucking jaundice. Yo, I'm done for today. But we can leave it there for today, guys, because I'm absolutely fucking cooked. That took it out of me. I was crashing out at the end there, genuinely. But I really hope you've enjoyed this one today. It's been a long time since I made one of these. This might be a bit of a longer one. Also, forgive me again for looking like shit and sounding like shit and everything like that. It's a bit cold today, so again, I wore my really warm thing. But yeah, make sure if you like this, you like, comment, subscribe, do all the usual YouTube stuff and everything like that. If you've watched it all the way through, leave an ice cream emoji in the comments so I know that you've watched it all the way through. Really appreciate if you support the channel by subscribing, everything like that. Unfortunately, my last James Bowler video got demonetized or limited ads and everything like that for no fucking reason. It seems like a lot of videos I do on James Spoiler seems to get limited ads. I think at the moment YouTube is really cracking down on like a lot of these kind of videos. So it would go a long way if you like leave a video a like and watch all the way through and everything like that. If not, no pressure. Whatever. I might have a little update video tomorrow. I might be creating another channel for like gaming and just general uploads and doing whatever the fuck I want outside of like the whole kind of health, fitness, diet kind of stuff. But we'll see. If I do, I'll probably create it tomorrow and I'll create like a little announcement video for you lot. So yeah, anyway, take care. I'll see you later and I'll see you in the next one.